Hello my friends, subscribers, occasional hate watchers. With the very much so anticipated Renita coming to Wuthering Waves next year, it's about time we get back to our regularly scheduled program. That program being an absolute alpha obsessor who can't seem to get his mind off of our queen, Alpha, let alone his egregiously hard Now, I'm sure you can all tell from the title and thumbnail of the video, this is going to be about one character specifically, from Renita, that character being ZANI. And of course, I'm sure you could tell by the other character that's most likely in the thumbnail, that was a lie. This video is also going to be about another character that I love so very deeply, Alpha. And I know, to some of you that may be a surprise, me making a video about wanting a Renita character, since some of you genuinely think, based off a first impression and preference to the original vision of Wuthering Waves, that I hate Wuthering Waves, and can't appreciate anything currently about it. Despite me playing since day one, despite me being a simp over the game from time to time, despite me being amazed at the beauty of the game, despite me supporting the game, and despite me 100%ing almost every area in the game, it's no surprise that the people who think I'm against the game would believe so, especially considering all the evidence your homeboy just put forward. Now, it's been quite a long time since I've been looking forward to a character in Wuthering Waves. Funnily enough, this is the first time I've ever been looking forward to a character in Wuthering Waves. And no, it's not because the characters suck or have poor designs or are boring or whatever. Well, some of them are pretty damn boring personality-wise. Some of these characters are about as interesting as a fucking brick on the street. But it's actually because the people who are OG subs in my channel know that the entire time I've been waiting for my one true queen, Alpha, so that she can finally make her appearance in Wuthering Waves. We already got a version of Vera, we already got some Ishmael references, we already got some Watanabe love, we already got Luna and Roland references, and of course, more importantly, we got Lucia herself. Everybody knows this channel was built and risen from the ground up because of how hard I would simp for this goddamn character. No, for real, listen.
All going to go on ahead and we're going to start just pulling and pulling and pulling for her and her weapon and her and her weapon and her and her weapon over and over and over again. And it won't stop. It's not gonna stop there. It's never gonna stop there. We're gonna keep, even when the banner leaves, we're gonna find a way to just continuously, constantly just get guaranteed crimson weave over and over and over and over and over.
A million years. Just fucking the Z key over and over and fucking over again before I would fucking say that fucking Alpha Crimson Abyss or Weave is fucking worse than fucking what's her fucking big fat fucking jugulars, fucking Stigmata. Okay, she's great, she's wholesome, we all love Bianca, but don't come into this fucking Alpha simping channel with that fucking bullshit ever fucking again. You understand me? Fucking dumbass piece of shit.
Now, of course, obviously, I don't actually think ZANI is the alpha of Wuthering Waves. I mean, there's just no way. That'd be pretty silly considering a woman who looks exactly like Lucia is in the game, and well, Alpha is Lucia. But what I do believe is ZANI is a character I should try and break my savings for. Now, you're probably wondering what I mean by this, that there's no way Zandy could be the alpha of Wuthering Waves. Well, I got a few reasons why I don't think so. For one, not every white-haired female character that looks even remotely serious is alpha. And for two, ZANI doesn't really give that sort of fearsome alpha vibe in general, but that's just a very light surface level reason, and that won't really work as, well, since Vera and Yinlin may look similar, they clearly act wildly different. But as for the other reason, Alpha would most likely come out in a much more important update. But this is mostly based off of prediction, as I have more respect for Kuro Games than to look at unsanctioned leaks. Don't get me wrong, the few second clips of Renita look beautiful, the update looks massive, and the characters, while I'm not the biggest fan of any of them whatsoever, aside from ZANI, based off of looks, do look objectively well fleshed out in their designs. I mean, the main reason that I want her is because of the white hair. I have a soft spot for white-haired female characters, especially if they have a bit of red in their eyes or just red eyes in general, so I am genuinely hoping that ZANI turns out to be fun, and even if she doesn't use a sword, I'll still get her. After all, I ended up getting Shorekeeper and she did not use a sword, so obviously I'm not just trying to get characters that only use swords. ZANI just looks amazing and completely blows all of the other characters out the water, especially this little clown right here. Dumbass looking ass motherfucker. I really hate this character, by the way. I don't care what anybody says. Y'all could come to this video and hate on this part specifically. I hate this character. This character can go kick rocks for all I care. Specifically kicking rocks until they keep going down a cliff. But what I meant earlier was I believe Alpha should be coming around an important update regarding the plot to that figure that sent us into the world in the first place. I have no doubt the Alpha variant would share more similarities to her PGR counterpart than any other character when it comes to plot relevancy. I believe Alpha will most likely come out on an anniversary or a story update revolving around the pinnacle of the reason Rover decided to hard reset themselves like they was a goddamn hacked PC. Now, why do I think this? Lucia and Alpha are two of some of Kuro Games' favorite characters, and Alpha is one of those characters especially that can really bring in a nuclear amount of money. Kuro Games knows that Alpha is definitely one of, if not the most popular and glazed characters out there, whether you realize it or not. Just look at the Bury the Light Maximum Motivation Alpha video. Or the fact that PGR received a considerable increase of viewership on Twitch and YouTube for global PGR when Crimson Weave came out. Now, of course, I could be wrong. They could go on ahead and slap a sword or a broadsword on ZANI, give her red abilities and like 1 or 2 sword waves, and people would swear to God up and down that this is our Alpha, in which case I suppose I would have to drop like $100 on stream and S6R5 ZANI live. But that won't be necessary. A motherfucker like me knows damn well Alpha's reveal will be edgy beyond belief and clearly have something to do with a big plot device super later on in the story, which hurts me to say but is most likely true. But of course, I want you guys to actually tell me what you think. Is ZANI a character you're looking forward to, and what are you hoping she has that would help you on your decision to pull her? At what point or major update do you think we would get Alpha in Wuthering Waves, and when can I finally stop losing my mind, skipping almost every single character under the sun? Anyways, that's about it from me. I hope you all take care, and peace.